Not at all. Is this going to be hard work or light work?
Light work.
Try that one more time for the camera.
Light work.
Point to the camera, let them know what it is,
Light
man.
work.
So you're telling kids like Marcel Gibson, you're telling kids like Jacob, Big Red, Peterson, you're telling all those kids if you get in open field, can any of them come
they
get
won't
you?
Get out the backfield. Come over here, Ant. We got Mr. Concussion Alley himself with us.
He said, we're going to get to him too. What number is this?
Number 7.
Oh, yeah.
Concussion Alley.
Yeah, come on in here. Come on in here.
He knock you out.
CCE is non-biased. We only cover kids that are great, folks. Both of these boys here are big-time players. We're going to find out if they can come to Texas and put the pressure on Texas, or if they're going to come to Texas and get some pressure put on them. But right now, 3 and 7, y'all going to hear about them tomorrow. You got a guy who turns the corner, and you got a guy that puts people in the ground. Real easy, right?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't come out here to take no L's, right?
No, sir.
So on Saturday, let me give y'all a little bit of something, okay? On Saturday, y'all got the DFW League Dawgs. They've only lost one time in the regular season game. They've only lost one time in the last 2 years, and that was 2 years ago. They did lose, however, to Colombo Hackett, which is the North Houston Pack, in a game similar to this. Y'all got to see both of those teams. Have y'all watched film on both of the teams?
No.
It made you sleepy. So you telling me watching Nelson Peterson turn the corner makes you sleepy?
You think that jet sweep won't get out there?
No.
Like, come on, man.
He said it's not going to get out there. Folks, one thing I'll tell you about Texas, we got Texas has speed. The question will be, will Georgia's speed be equivalent to Texas' speed, or will it not be? That's going to be a big question. Coach, come on in here real quick. I got a couple questions for you. This is the guy that's a media sensation. He's a media sensation because he speaks his mind, and sometimes he's a little bit, people might say, overconfident. Well, I say overconfident. Some people might say a little arrogant. Coach, tell me where the arrogance or the confidence comes from.
Well, when you work the way we work, and we hit the way we hit, we win the way we win. Nobody practices like these young men.
Nobody.
I promise you, in America, nobody on the planet is out there working the way these guys work in practice. You bring a 15-year-old, they'll come tap out in this practice.
So do you see kids crying early in the season?
These kids don't cry. They're already built.
Nope, nobody crying.
Any new kid will.
The new kids will.
New kids will. New kids quick. We might start out with 50. I'll return 25 players. We might end up with 27.
So let's talk about let's transition into that. You just said new kids, Coach. You went and got somebody who I want to offer as well, quarterback. I think he's arguably the best quarterback in all of the country.
Right.
Drop back quarterback, he can throw the ball with the best of them. Tell me about him, and tell me, does having a quarterback at that level take you away from your smash mouth mentality? Does it open you up more to being more of a versatile play caller?
Well, it definitely opens us up. You know, this is not my first time around, so I'm able now to run plays that I was typically running with that last group when they were 12.
Okay.
However, but we're not getting away with who we are, our true identity, and that's smash mouth football.
Smash mouth football. Let's talk about this. You do your homework. Any good student has to do their homework.
Yes, sir.
So any good coach has to do his homework. You guys, they fell asleep on it. I know you didn't fall asleep on it. I know last week that you made sure that you had film on DFW League and the Pack.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the difference between the Pack and DFW League, if you can.
DFW is a better team from what I watched last week. Maybe the Pack just wasn't ready. Pack was sloppy.
But the Pack won their game 30.
The competition.
I want to say 38-0.
The competition was atrocious.
Just the Bills.
It was horrible. And they started out fighting. They had this number 2 on their team that was standing tall. He was playing, going sideline to sideline. But the rest of the team wasn't there. So that falls on coaching because you're not rallying the troops. But I mean, the competition was terrible.
So many say Colombo's team is only kind of like it's a one-trick pony, or it's I say so goes Bishop, so goes that team.
Right.
Because Bishop's that special of a player.
Very nice.
But you have Burkhalter, you have Mr. Butler, you have his own son that can go get it done. How do you not fall victim to sometimes seeing something in different areas and you don't have an experience with it, and sometimes maybe you underestimate it? You can be underestimating them a little bit?
No, we never underestimate anybody. We over-prepare, you know, every time. Like I told you the other day, we played the top 11-year-old teams in the state of Georgia in the last week. So these kids were able to stand on the field, and like I said, some of you guys knocking kids out.
Now, many will say this. Here's something to that. DFW Elite say, well, you ain't faced the top 11U team. They got the top 11U team, and they face them every day in practice. So if I step in and say that, I say this right now, and you and I talked earlier. I said turnovers would be a key factor into the games early in the season, and the person who can eliminate the sloppy play early on, because this is going to be two heavyweights going at each other. Whoever drops their hands down first, if it's a boxing fight, that guy who gets that hit might be the winner of the game. Have you had any games where you've come from behind with a deficit and won the game?
Well, it's like what Mike Tyson said. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
True statement.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're coming out there to kick their teeth in.
So you want the ball first?
We want the ball. Like I told both of them, we were all on the phone. First off, he was on the phone with us.
Okay.
And then like I told Fred, I said, "Do you want the ball first or not?" And he's like, "No." He started stuttering.
So he got nervous.
Yeah, he started nervous.
So Fred, he said, "You got nervous."
I ain't stuttering. I'm gonna give it to you.
You got the ball.
Yeah.
So right there, he already tapped out.
He already tapped out.
We want the ball.
Okay.
We want the ball.
Okay. So you get the ball. You got this young man in the backfield. You got the new quarterback.
Listen, we're going to walk it down their throat. We ain't worrying about throwing. We are walking it down their throat.
Not cute.
Nothing cute.
Nothing cute about it.
We are walking it down their throat.
So the game will be won or lost in the trenches.
Between the tackles.
Between the tackles. So those DFW Elite linemen. So give me some of those linemen. You give me the names so I can hear it, so I can be able to call those names out tomorrow.
Oh, from us or from
you?
You got Kenny G, one of the best linemen.
What number is he?
51.
51. I like him.
Oh yeah. Monster.
I like to play his nose tackle too, whatever, right?
One of the big pickups I got this season was Josh, number 19.
Number 19.
Huge pickup. He's at the left tackle.
Okay.
At the left guard, we got Jeremiah, number 55.
Okay.
Huge play. At the center. Huh?
And then, if this is the linebacker, right?
You said what?
55.
You said what now?
You can't have 3 plays. Okay. He's gonna come out. He's tired.
But he's right now. He's just
CCE or is he?
He's lost his mind.
Right, he's lost his mind.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you about these DFW guys. They are so emotional. They so emotional. They can't control themselves, man.
But Houston hasn't been that way. Houston hasn't been that way.
Oh, Columbo's tapping out already.
He's tapping out already.
Yeah, he was on the phone talking about he got 9-year-olds and his best players when he's already done.
So what you're saying is that Columbo has already come out here with an excuse.
Excuse already. He already give rap.
Now, one thing about Columbo Hackett is his team is they're going to be galvanized to play the game. Now, if I say tough, both of these teams are tough. So we talked on the phone and I said to you, Shawn, these teams are not going to quit. I can name some teams that are good that will quit, but these teams will not quit. Now, tell me what would be a sign on the opposite end if you guys quit?
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
Ever. Sure as you standing right here in front of us, it'll never happen.
It'll never happen. There you have it, folks. I'm telling y'all, this team is loaded and they're ranked high for a reason. These are two of the players that you're going to have to see tomorrow. Tell them your number.
Number 7.
Number 7. Y'all know about him, outside linebacker, right?
Inside linebacker. Inside
linebacker. And you know about this young man right here. He plays both sides of the ball, but folks, if this guy gets the ball and he turns the corner, it's only a handful of people that I know that can come get him. He might bang his head and go all the way back to Georgia if he gets an open field.
And they're not on DFW or Columbo team. So believe that. Go get an 11-year-old. Then you might got a chance to catch him.
They're going to be dressed in all black tomorrow. DFW Elite will be dressed in all white. It's going to be good versus bad and bad versus good. We're going to find out who is good and who is bad and who is great. The top prospects will be offered tomorrow. Many of them will come from both teams. We're going to see which team is going to have their head down, which team is going to have their head up with a smile on their face. We'll find out that tomorrow. What time is the game tomorrow, Coach?
6 p.m. sharp.
Don't wait and get there at that time.
Standard
Don't
time.
get there at that time. Don't wait and get there at 6. Show up early. See all of this football. Because when people come into Texas, which is my home state, we're going to show them some nice gratitude. We're going to put them in nice stadiums. And we're going to play where they have nice seats, where they have assigned seats, where you can say, hey, this is my seat. Everybody will have a seat tomorrow watching this game and watching other games. We'll talk to more coaches and more players when we get back. This is CCE Game Day covering the Welcome All Panthers all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, right here, live and direct in Arlington, Texas, about to get it on in less than 24 hours against the DFW League.
Freddie, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Freddie, this is your bread and butter. This is tomorrow. You got that. Live and direct.
Can you put a score on the board for me? Put DFW League in red, you put yourself in blue.
DFW. Hold on. Because you might not see it. You might think this is a donut, But either way, it's a 0, right?
Okay.
27?
27.
Why you feel that way,
Coach, you want to
Coach?
step in and say anything?
It's about D coordinator. Come on,
Come on in here for a second.
It's already been said.
There it is. But you know, hey, you the one calling defense plays, right?
Miles?
Yes, sir.
Matt, it's Matt.
Matt.
Man, there it is. Folks, we'll be back with more.